What is going on, guys? My name is Elias, and this is LOOF FM. Thank you so much for joining us on stream. And we got some great music coming up in the next couple of hours from some great DJs that have played at LOOF. I'm going to be jumping in between the DJ sets just to hang out with you a little bit, talk to you for like 2 or 3 minutes each time. So as we take a musical walk down memory lane today with some DJs that have graced the decks at LOOF, I want to take us all the way back to the beginning. So I got to know a guy named Andy, or DJ NDC as he's known professionally, and his story is pretty interesting. So he got a start in nightlife as a humble waiter, but during sound check one night when he was working at the club that he was waiting tables at, he became mesmerized by the sound of a record scratch. Now, he never paid attention to what the DJ was doing, but in that moment, he was so enamored that he started saving up for a turntable that very night. And that put him on a path that saw him eventually become a resident DJ at a commercial club about 2-3 years later. But where he really proved himself was playing for private parties for creative royalty in Singapore, and it was at these parties that he showed that he could do more than play commercial club hits. He was an extremely creative DJ, and he'd work in a bit of indie, a bit of electro, drips and drabs of everything else, and eventually he got talent spotted and got hired at a bar that wanted him to be creative, diverse, and genre agnostic. And that's how DJ NDC became one of the first few DJs at LOOF. So I couldn't convince NDC to do an interview with me, but I do have LOOF's last music director, Keith Colasso, or DJ KFC, to kind of describe what the spirit was like back then.
I'm Keith, also known as DJ KFC. I have been working with the Lo and Behold group for the last 9 years as their music director, and prior to that was DJing with them since 2007. So there was already that tone that, that there was like anything goes in terms of music. Seeing how many people have played there and all the different collectives and all the funny things we came up with, all these parties that we came up with, and it was so fun. I mean, it was like potong ice cream eating competition and all these kind of things, that you're like, what the hell, man? And then there will be the DJ playing, playing the music for that competition to make you kanchong, Then it didn't take itself so serious, and musically there was free reign that made everyone could just come in and do their thing and not be like, why are you playing this here or whatever. That was key to that whole LOOF experience.
Musical diversity has always been present in Singapore thanks to DJs like NDC and venues like LOOF, and that's what we're celebrating today. Now, we've got some great DJs on stream that reflect LOOF's eclecticism, and by offering something for everyone, the good thing about that is you never know whose musical journey will get sparked tonight. So thanks for hanging out with us. My name's Elias, and this is LOOF FM.